Norman Baker is my studio guest today. A year on, what's changed?
It's got worse, I'm afraid, hasn't it? The Taliban are even worse than we thought they'd be. They've gone back in history. The way they treat women in particular is absolutely disgraceful. And you do think all those British lives and American lives which were over there for a decade and a half, people must be thinking what a waste that was, because nothing has been achieved. Well, temporarily it was, but it's gone backwards now.
I mean, again, we don't have counterfactuals, don't we? We don't know how the world would have looked had we not gone in.
No.
And the idea that George W. Bush could have not done anything in the wake of the attack on 9/11, I mean, that wasn't just, he had to go after the guilty men, and over time, they got them.
Well, they did, but whether or not what we did in Afghanistan was right or wrong is a matter for historians, no doubt. What I would say is that external intervention in Afghanistan, the British in the Victorian times, the Russians, the Americans and British and others subsequently, they've all caught a cold. None of it's worked. And the other thing is there is a direct, this comes out to the foreign aid point actually, there's a direct link between what happens in other countries when they are destabilised and what happens here. Because if you look at the applications for refugee status now to the UK, one of the top 5 countries is Afghanistan. The others include Iraq. They are dysfunctional countries, by and large, who are coming here, with the exception, I think, of one of our European neighbours in Albania.
Yeah, dysfunctional country is one way of putting it. I agree with Mark White. It is an astonishingly beautiful country. I've been there a couple of times. There's a level of casual savagery and violence in Afghanistan, the likes of which I've never seen, and that's got nothing to do with us,
no.
it seems to me. Norman, thanks very much indeed.